There are a number of ways that you can apply superelevation in advanced road design, and that depends on whether you're running the software on Civil3D or running the version on AutoCAD or BricsCAD, and also whether or not you want to calculate to Austroads or the RTA tables. The first method I'm going to show you is by using the Civil3D superelevation. Some people like this because of the interface. So to apply the Civil3D superelevation, I select on my alignment, and from the ribbon I select superelevation and calculate edit superelevation. I then hit calculate superelevation now, and a wizard will appear. So I then select my roadway type. There's a few different options here. I'm just going to go undivided, crowned, pivot method will be center baseline. I then select lanes and what the normal lane width is and slope. I then set what happens to the shoulder, so I want to rotate the shoulder as well. So I can set some initial values for that. And then at the attainment area, I specify the Austroads table that I want to use to calculate the superelevation. I can have the software automatically resolve any overlaps for me as well by checking that on. So if I select on Finish, in the panorama window, the software will calculate the results. So you can use this this table to make edits to the superelevation. Down the left-hand side, all the development points are listed, and then you can see the crossfall applied to each of the sections. So the ones that we're interested in are the shoulder values and the values applied to the left and right lanes. Now, advanced road design will actually use the values from here. So just take note of these columns here: left outside shoulder, because when we apply these values to our ARD road, we'll be asked to specify the table that we want to use. So to assign the superelevation, I select design data form and pick on my road. And in the design data form, you'll see I've got the option C3D alignment super. So I add a new entry in. I pick the chainage range. For me, it'll be the entire length. I'm going to do the left lane first, or LEB. So I need to pick the LEB code and then the super column I want to use. So I'm going to use lane outside. So you'll need to create an entry for the LEB, the REB, the left shoulder, and the right shoulder. What I'm going to do is just do the LEB and REB. So the right side REB will use the lane outside table. So if I open up a cross section now, and I'll pick a location in a curve, maybe this curve here, you can see that superelevation has been applied, and that is based on the Civil3D superelevation. So that's one way to go about applying superelevation. You could use the Civil3D alignment super. If you want to calculate to the RTA tables, you can use this template super option here, and you pick a chainage range where you want to start applying the superelevation into the curve, and then you pick the RTA table. So I think you need 2 entries for each curve. You specify the table you want going into the curve and the table you want going out of the curve. In fact, those tables should be the same table, but you'll need to specify the region that you want to apply the RTA super. The third option is probably the most common option that people take, is the Advanced Road Design Super. So this is available in all versions of ARD, whether it's AutoCAD or BricsCAD. So you select superelevation, pick on the alignment, and this dialog box will load up. So the Civil3D Super will automatically read the design speed that you applied to the alignment, but in this one you'll need to specify the design speed. I'll pick the maximum super that I want to apply. If you don't have spirals, you can set the percentage of development that happens in the curve at start and end. The codes that I'm going to rotate are the LEB and REB. We do also have the option to rotate the shoulder as well, and we've got some files set up which will set up how that shoulder rotates to match up with the lane. So I'm going to specify here shoulder matching pavement crossfall. When the software creates the development points, calculates the development points, you can round that up. So if I type in 1, it'll round it up to the nearest meter. And then I can pick my Austroads table. So perhaps I want to use the Austroads 210 absolute minimum. If I hit update apply, the software will calculate the superelevation, and then over at applied superelevation I can review the results here. In the left column are the development points. I generally have a look at the curve column here to see what curve I'm working in. So I've got 5 curves. The software will tell you whether it's a left hand or a right hand curve, and then in the left and right percentage columns you can see the crossfall that's been applied. Using this spreadsheet you can override the crossfall if you like, and you can insert some extra development points as well. If you want to just change the design speed for a particular curve, you just highlight the curve and pick on edit selected curve, and you can make changes to the design speed, maximum superelevation, and some other information as well. The software will recalculate that curve based on that design speed. So if I hit apply and exit and open up a cross section through the curve, the superelevation that I see here now is based on the ARD super. So there's not much difference between the ARD super and the Civil3D super, but as I said, some people like to use the Civil3D super because of the interface, the wizard at the start, and the panorama window. So, but there's a number of options to create superelevation.